They call it the Sahara, and the world imagines golden waves of sand, a camel's silhouette, a postcard sunset. But that is the desert's mask. What you are seeing now is the real Sahara, the one that swallows compasses, erases footprints in minutes, and hides 70% of itself from human eyes. Here, the dunes turn black, not dark gold black. Obsidian ridges rise 200 meters high, born from volcanoes that exploded when mammoths still walked the earth. Wind has sculpted them into blades sharp enough to slice boot leather. Touch one, and the stone drinks your warmth like a vampire. We descend into a canyon no map admits exists. The walls are not red, not orange. They are the color of dried, arterial blood. In their shadow, prehistoric hands painted giraffes the size of buses, elephants wading through lakes that vanished 10,000 years ago. The artist stood here when this desert was a green savanna. Now the same rock is flayed by wind that can strip paint from steel. Further north, the sand becomes so fine it behaves like liquid. A storm arrives without warning, walls of orange a kilometer high, roaring like artillery. In 30 seconds, the world disappears. The sun turns the color of molten copper, then dies. You breathe through cloth and still taste metal. When the storm passes, entire mountain ranges of dunes have migrated, burying yesterday's horizon under a new continent of sand. Then the ground changes again. Endless white appears, salt, not snow, a dried seabed that once belonged to an ocean older than the Mediterranean. Step onto it and the crust cracks like thin ice, ringing with a hollow, bell-like note. At night, the temperature collapses 50 degrees in an hour. Lie flat, and the salt reflects the Milky Way so perfectly you cannot tell where the Earth ends and the universe begins. You are floating inside a star field with no up or down. In the Far East, black lava fields stretch to every horizon, still warm from eruptions that happened before Egypt built its first pyramid. Steam hisses from cracks that glow faint orange after sunset. Nothing lives here except microscopic extremophiles that stain the rock rust red, proof that life will colonize even hell if you give it 3 billion years. This is not a desert. It is a graveyard of oceans, a museum of dead climates, a planet that forgot to finish dying. Every grain of sand is a shattered mountain. Every silence is older than language. And somewhere beneath our feet, 2 kilometers down, lies groundwater locked away since the Ice Age. More fresh water than all the Great Lakes combined, sealed under a roof of salt, waiting for a future we may never live to see. Stand here long enough and you feel the truth. The Sahara is not empty. It is too full of time, of ghosts, of everything the world once was and will never be again. We came looking for the end of the earth. We found the beginning, still burning,